There we go. They say you'll never be a star, that you started much too late to change your fate. I'm trying, though I didn't start at 8. I wanna try something new. I wanna find a reason to, that I can still create something great, that it's still not too late. I wanted to play violin, I don't remember. I wanted to play violin long ago, but I wasn't. I need to change the verse because it's too... Okay. I wanted to play violin long ago, but I wasn't forced, so my mom said no. It just seems so unfair to me that I wasn't a child prodigy. The best time to plant the tree was 10 years ago. The second best time was yesterday. But what do you do when you have no tree to plant anymore? No. I wanted to play violin long ago, but I wasn't forced, so my mom said no. It just seems so unfair. It just seems so unfair. It just seems so unfair to me that I wasn't a child prodigy. I kind of like that. I'll stick with that. Yeah. I wanted to play violin long ago, but I wasn't forced, so my mom said no. It just seems so unfair to me that I wasn't a child prodigy. The best time to plant the tree was 10 years ago. The best time to plant the tree was 10 years ago. The second best time was yesterday. But what do you do when you have no tree to plant anyway? So many things you could learn. You'll bloom just like a flower. Stop thinking about the past and what could have been. That part's awkward. Stop thinking about the past and what could have been for hours and hours. I think, yeah. So many things you could learn. You'll bloom just like a flower. Stop thinking about the past. No. Stop thinking about the past. No, what? Stop thinking about the past and what could... What did I do? Stop thinking about the past and what could... Stop thinking about the past and what could have been for hours and hours. It was unfair. I was there. I wish I could tell a younger me to forgive yourself for not starting. You would get there eventually. That I can still create something great. That it's still not too late. Yeah. Okay, let me do that over again. They say you'll never... No. God. They say you'll never be a star, that you started much too late to change your fate. I'm trying, though I didn't start at 8. I wanna try something new. I wanna find a reason to, that I can still create something great, that it's still not too late. I wanted to play violin long ago. I don't remember the verse. I wanted to play violin long ago, but I wasn't forced, so my mom said no. It just seemed so unfair to me that I wasn't a child prodigy. The best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The second best time was yesterday. But what do you do when you have no tree to plant anyway? So many things you could learn. You'll bloom just like a flower. Stop thinking about the past and what could have been for hours and hours. It was unfair, I was there. I wish I could tell a younger me to forgive yourself for not starting. You would get there eventually. That I can still create something great. That it's still not too late. So many things you could learn. You'll bloom just like a flower. Stop thinking about the past and what could have been for hours and hours. It was unfair, I was there. I wish I could tell a younger me that I can still create something great. That it's still not too late. That I can still create something great. That it's still not too late. Well, I'm done. I'm gonna call that too late. Not too late? Not too late. Too late. I'll call it too late. Not too late. Not too late. I like not too late. The message is supposed to be like, it's not too late to start learning stuff and doing stuff. And you shouldn't feel like you're too old or it's too late for you. Poggers! So many things. I actually really like that song. It's simple, but I really like it. So many things like... na, 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 na. It's a good... I like the message a lot. That's why I really like it. No one's too old. You can still do it. You can still do it. Poggers, I believe in you. Stay on the call till I fall asleep. Close my eyes and you'll be there right next to me. Whoa. They're right next to me. Right next to... what's this one? Oh, too much, too much. To me, I can't believe I've been up all night. As cheesy as it sounds, I guess it's alright. It's getting late, let's play a game. Are you ordering food? I'll wait. Trying to send a message from afar. A picture of my dog, a selfie, a heart. You make it easier when we have to be apart. Birds start to sing and the sky is getting blue. We should probably head to bed soon. Stay on the call till I fall asleep. Close my eyes and you'll be there right next to me. Stay on the call, this is all I need. We'll pretend we're counting stars out by the sea. I won't hang up, so stay on the call with me. One step at a time, write our story line by line. It's getting late and I have to get up at 8. 3, 2, 1, let's watch a show. I see the sunlight start to grow. There's still so many things about you I don't know. Screen's getting brighter and my thoughts are sinking fast. I want this time to last. Stay on the call till pretend we're... No, close my eyes and you'll be there right next to me. Stay on the call, this is all I need. We'll pretend we're counting stars out by the sea. I won't hang up, so stay on the call with me. On the call with me. Oh yeah, I still have my V. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I don't get rid of the VTuber tag for now. We're just vibing. I'm gonna vibing. Vibing. That's the title. Vibing. On the call. On the call till I fall asleep. Close my eyes and you'll be there right next to me. Close my eyes. We'll pretend we're counting stars out by the sea. I won't hang up, so stay on the call with me. I really like that one. I wrote 2 songs. Wow, good job, Lily. Stay on the call till I fall asleep. I really like that song. Every word I used to sing, every melody I played, all the memories we made. Did they ever even cross your mind? After all this time, was I the only one waiting? Garden of my favorite flowers, where we stayed until the dark. Should we make another stop at the beach or at the park? Let's talk some more. Our footprints are fading on the shore. I used to think bonds like ours stayed forever. No matter how far apart, I thought I'd have a piece of every heart. Soul sky, I sigh in the breeze. Where are you now? Up close, I find myself alone. Quietly, I shut the doors in fear of what's unknown. All I do is breathe, sink into the emptiness. Orange summer breeze improving. Falling asleep now. Why aren't I in bed? So many thoughts keep running across my head, and I don't like to say it's hard to sleep, but sometimes it's impossible to fall asleep and dream, asleep and see. And I find a reason to stay. Why can't I see what's beyond the horizon? I want to be someone different myself. Can I believe I don't remember Night of Night. I don't remember, man. Oh, that's all I remember. I remember one song. Was it that? I forgot it. It was really fast though, I remember. Oh my god, it's 4:30. Why am I up? I'm gonna play my Too Late song before I forget it. I wanna record this later. They say you'll never. They say you'll never be a star. That you started much too late to change your fate. I'm trying, though I didn't start at 8. I wanna try something new. I wanna find a reason to, that I can still create something great, that it's still not too late. I wanted to play violin long ago, but I wasn't 4, so my mom said no. It just seemed so unfair to me that I wasn't a child prodigy. The best time to plant the tree was 10 years ago. The second best time was yesterday. But what do you do when you have no tree to plant anyway? So many things you could learn. You'll bloom just like a flower. Stop thinking about the past and what could have been for hours and hours. It was unfair, I was there. I wish I could tell a younger me forgive yourself for not starting, you would get there eventually. That I can still create something great, that it's still not too late. It's not the hours that I've cried, and as much as I wanna reach the end, I would give it all so I can fly and sing again. They say you'll never be a star, you started much too late to change your fate. I'm trying, though I didn't start at 8. I wanna try something new, I wanna find a reason to, that I can still create something great, that it's still not too late, that I can still create something great, that it's still not too late. I can see this in a Disney song. Like, she's starting and she's thinking about her life. It's like, man, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it, Temmie. Everyone says that it's too late to start. They keep on saying that, and I'm not sure what to do. They say you'll never be a star, that you started much too late to change your fate. I'm trying, though I didn't start at 8. I wanna try something new, I wanna find a reason to, that I can still create something great, that it's still not too late. It sounds so Disney, right? To play violin long ago, but I wasn't 4, so my mom said no. It just seemed so unfair to me that I wasn't a child prodigy. The best time to plant the tree was 10 years ago. The second best time was yesterday. But what do you do when you have no tree to plant anyway? So many things you could learn. You'll bloom just like a flower. Stop thinking about the past and what could have been for hours and hours. It wasn't fair, I was there. I wish I could tell a younger me to forgive yourself for not trying or starting. You would get there eventually. That I can still create something great, that it's still not too late. I like this. I really like the message of this because it can apply to like a lot of things. It's not too late, guys. It's not too late. It's not too late. They say you'll never be a star. I will make it. I will make it. Making songs when you're sad is the best. Cause, it's just, you know, it's just easier. 1 a.m. Eyes closed, I'm slowly falling to the music and the atmosphere. Now and then I feel lights fading softly all over me, and I remember last year when I was alone in my bed with all these thoughts in my head and living silently inside. It's so late in the night, my mind is drifting away. Then I dream about times I wished for a new, happier day. Someday we'll have our last conversation and drink our last cup of coffee. Someday we might be 80 and think about the different things we used to say. All the memories of you will just become a ghost of a smile caught in the wind. Someday it'll be the last day. One day it could be over. The moon could seem so far away, despite all the adventures that we promised we'd go on again and again. All the memories of you and all the stories we were part of, lost in the wind. Someday it'll be the last day. I won't forget how it feels to be loved, to be remembered by someone as special as you. Someday I will drink the last cup of coffee with a smile. Sunshine. Sunshine and butterflies, the clear skies, it brings me back to us. When our happiness, our first kiss, just happened to be free. It's like a beautiful dream. That surely meant for me and you and I to figure out the maze inside their heads. They're all so ahead. I can't keep up, everything's so confusing. What should I do if all the words I utter turn to nothing into dust? It'd be so surreal if you could find any meaning in the dust. Over and over it comes back in a dream. I don't know what, I can't just sleep it away. Expectations and the death of what they mean. What does it all mean? I can't keep up, everything's so confusing. What should I do if all the words I utter turn to nothing into dust? It'd be so surreal if you could find any meaning in the dust. What could I feel if I could find any meaning in the dust? Have you ever held the hands of someone gazing far away, and the chill that spreads across makes it hard for you to stay? I have wondered if the tales passed down of a love are still around. I have held on hope for way too long. The signs were there and I chose wrong, and I saw it in your eyes. We were never meant to be. I have wondered if the tales passed down of a love are still around. There's none that I see. I did this song long ago, like 3 years ago. I never finished it. Have you ever held the hand of someone gazing far away, and the chill that spreads across makes it hard for you to stay? I have wondered if the tales passed down of a love are still around. I have held on hope for way too long. The signs were there and I chose wrong, and I saw it in your eyes. We were never meant Have you ever held the hand of someone gazing far away, and the chill that spreads across makes it hard for you to stay? I have wondered if the tales passed down of love are still around. I have held on hope for way too long. The signs were there and I chose wrong. I saw it in your eyes. We were never meant to be. I have wondered. I ditched that emo song. I didn't like it. Hold on, let me see if I even have it. I didn't like this one. They say it doesn't matter, that it's all inside your head. This is my Wi-Fi, cause the connection is pretty dead. To the world outside my window, where I listen to the rain, and all I ever do is sing about my pain. And the water's building up, I'm making notes out of an ocean. Am I sinking into patterns of repetitive emotions? Something's gonna burst. Will you watch me at my worst? Even if I lose it all, can you be there when I start to fall? I wonder if this is karma, every wrong thing I ever said. But someday I'm gonna need some help to get out of my head. I scrapped it because it was too emo. All the flowers in the garden can stay. All the flowers in the garden can stay. Will they bloom just for me? Will they rot away? All the flowers in the garden can stay. All the flowers in the garden can stay. All the flowers in the garden can stay. Paint it blue, paint it black, I guess red's okay. All the flowers in the garden can stay. Something like the glasses. I don't remember this song. All the flowers. This was my Lilypichu song. I don't know. Okay, I'll try. I'm not good at Promised Neverland. I'm borping today. Borpa, borpa, borpa. Borpa, borpa. Borpa. The water was freezing. She spent a month sneezing and said she would do it again. Here's to the ones who dream, foolish as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that ache. I'm tired. Here's to the mess we make. She captured a feeling, a sky with no ceiling, a sunset inside a frame. She lived in her liquor and died with a flicker of love. I don't know that one very well. And said she would do it again. Here's to the ones who dream. Hello. How long have I been streaming? 8 hours. 8 hours. Music's nice. Here's to the ones who dream. City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars, there's so much that I can't see. Who knows? I felt it from the first embrace I shared with you. That now our dreams, they finally come true. City of stars, just one thing everybody wants. There in the bars and through the smokescreen of the crowded restaurant, it's love. Yes, all we're looking for is love from someone else. A rush, a glance, a touch, a dance, a look in somebody's eyes, to light up the skies, to open the world and send them reeling, a voice that says I'll be here and you'll be alright. I don't care if I know just where I will go, 'cause all that I need is this crazy feeling, a rat-tat-tat of my heart. Think I wanted to stay.